So it's the brand new iPhone 16, another year, another new iPhone. I just did my unboxing of the 16 Pro Max. I will leave that linked up this way. Wanted to show some love to the smaller model. Obviously, this, I think, is the best colorway. This is Ultramarine. So if you missed out, we still have 5 different color options to choose from in the new iPhone. We also have teal, black, white, and pink. And if you actually want to stick around, I will maybe unbox the Plus version. So this is the 16 Plus that I have at the very end of the vid. But you will see from the initial box art, the colors this year are a lot more saturated. So Apple is actually doing something different with their actual color process. If you look back to the 15, you can see how pale and muted that is. I actually like that they're getting a bit more saturated. And obviously you see the difference in the cameras. More on that in a second. So quickly out of the box, you can still see very slim, obviously iPhone, not much inside of it. Off comes the top, and you can see the Ultramarine, and this looks really, really good. First taking it out, I love the boldness of the color, and obviously around the sides. So this is still aluminum. You can actually see right here, this is the new camera control button, which will activate the camera, and you can actually toggle between different modes, as well as zoom in and zoom out. And new to the 16 also, we have the action button, which is programmable. We had that previously on the 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, still on the 16 Pro lineup. And since I am a Canadian, we've got the SIM card slot tool, highly coveted, can sell it on the black market, eBay, more money. Inside the rest of the box, we actually have a new packaging format. It's a lot more minimal as Apple looks to go towards carbon neutrality by 2030. We just have a USB-C cable. It is braided, unfortunately not color matched, as well as a SIM card slot tool, and the tiniest iPhone user manuals and warranty info that you will ever see in the smallest little form factor. I guess it does help save some stuff, but that is as minimal as you'll get for an unboxing. And honestly, that is all that you will get. No charger, no Apple sticker, sadly. So if you are a previous collector, those will obviously go up in value. But getting to the rest of the iPhone 16, the big upgrade coming to the 16 is the camera sensor. So you can actually see that they're stacked. One of the big reasons around that is actually due to spatial video and photos, which this now supports, just having that extra distance. So if you happen to have an Apple Vision Pro, you can see that, but it is using an updated sensor. So it's a 48 megapixel fusion camera. So inside of the actual camera app, it has a couple different focal ranges. It still has the 1x, you also get a 2x. It's technically using that same main sensor, and obviously that ultra wide. This is unfortunately still the 12 megapixel sensor on the Pro models. That's been upgraded to the 48. So I guess the ultra wide will be the technically weakest of the cameras. And with that camera control button, if you just quickly press it, that will launch the camera, and you can actually pull it up by soft pressing it. So it is capacitive. And from there, you can switch between the different modes. So you can go to exposure, you can change zoom, you can change the cameras, you can even change tone, photographic styles, etc. I typically have mine to zoom, and then from there you can kind of zoom out or zoom in depending on the focal range that you want to select. So definitely kind of cool. I'm not too sure how many times you'll use the camera control button. Maybe you'll just get a bit more accustomed to it, but it is nice. Definitely the action button if you have a particular app that you like to launch. Sometimes I honestly have mine just set to the flashlight on the back, but let me know what you use yours for. So screen-wise, these aren't changing unlike the Pro model, so they still have the same bezel size, so 6.1 inches and 6.7 on the 16 Plus. It does have extra battery life, so you're getting around 3 hours of extra video playback. Once again, I'll test that a bit more in depth. Still the same screen brightness, still the same Super Retina XDR display, but unfortunately still a 60 hertz panel. So we still have an iPhone that costs us $699 starting, 128 gigs or $11.29 Canadian. Super pricey, our dollar sucks. This still has a 60 hertz panel. That is a tough pill to swallow, and you can kind of see while I'm swiping between, it is wobbling a bit on the table. So if you do want to use this on the table, just make sure you get some sort of case. Keep it protected. My go-to honestly have been the Grams 28 cases. They're in this really nice leather finish, and I know that Apple no longer makes their leather accessories or leather cases. Once again, carbon neutrality, I get it, but if you do want to have a premium case that patinas really well, you can actually see them. I've got them on my Pro models here just because I reviewed them first. They are super supple, and obviously they make them for the standard iPhone 16 lineup as well. So I'll leave a link listed down below, and you'll get no more weird wobbling. Internally, we've actually skipped a generation. So this is the A18. We're coming from the A16 Bionic found in just like last year's iPhone 15. This is technically suited for AI, Apple Intelligence, which technically doesn't even launch with a phone. That will be coming later on in the year. I guess in the US, you guys will be getting it in the fall. Canadians, we have to wait till December. So depending on where you are in the world, it almost feels like they're shipping a phone that isn't completely ready. I get that a lot of AI stuff is software based, so that can come to the phone afterwards. But technically with the A18 chip, it should obviously be able to handle that. But the A18 Pro found in the Pro models, they technically have one extra core, should be able to handle that better. Once again, when that full set of features comes out, I'll do a comparison and actually let you know my thoughts. And that's pretty much the main features coming to the new iPhone 16. I guess I forgot to include, it does have faster wireless charging with the MagSafe adapter. So you need a 30-watt charger. You get 25 watts, but obviously you have to buy that separately as nothing comes in the box. I will, on camera, just unbox the Plus version for you guys to see. And that is a nice pink looking phone. Once again, unboxing experience pretty much identical. And you can see here, just removing that front plastic. Little ASMR. He came here for an unboxing, but let me know your thoughts about the colors down below. Love the fact that they are way more saturated, way more rich, and obviously the aluminum railing on the sides also matches that. So would you get blue, ultramarine? Would you get pink? The teal I think also looks pretty nice, or just the standard white and black. Let me know down below. Let me know what you want to see featured for the full review, comparisons against the Pro, and stick around for more Apple stuff. Peace.